and you clown on them because they look flabby and out of shape and poor, and they have like one girlfriend. Have you ever been to a party and the next day you wake up, you are kind of hangovered, you're definitely late, it's like 11, 12, and you think to yourself, why did I do this? Why do I do this to myself? And the question has a very simple answer. And the answer is you just can't say no. You did not really want to go to the party. I know I'm not talking to that kind of person here. You are the kind of person that didn't really want to go to the party, but went to the party because a friend of you called you and the group chat messaged you and they all told you that you are bumming them out by not going to the party. And after saying no a couple of times, you just caved. That's exactly what you did. You knew you did not want to go, you knew why you did not want to go, you still went. You were practically by a bunch of losers. And I know maybe your friends are not losers. Don't think of them that way, and that's not the point of this video. But you can stand up for yourself. And your friends are going to do what your friends are going to do. And there's no point in trying to get them to change. But there's actually even less of a point in following through with their plans. Because you have different plans and that's not going to work out. So, how do you actually say no? Well, my urge is to just tell you to say no. Like, how difficult is that? But I know it can be difficult because I have been there. And most of the difficult part is all the overthinking you do in your head, thinking about how your friends are going to react and what they're going to think of you. And later down the line, a bit of fear of missing out, but mostly what your friends are going to think of you, and most of all, what they're going to say in the moment and how they're going to clown on you for not following their plans. And my prescription here is simple enough. If the problem is all the overthinking and how much you get in your head about how you're going to feel when your friends clown on you, then you need to do something that counteracts the feelings that these thoughts generate. And that is to think about your life. Think about how your life is going to unfold if you continue down the path you are on right now. And when you start to actually imagine, create mental pictures in your head of how your life is going to look like in a few years, and you understand that it's going to look like the average of your friends, and your friends are kind of average people, even if they're great friends, and to be here, you probably don't want to do that, then you realize that it's going to be crap. Like you're going to be just like all the random guys you see on the street, and you clown on them because they look flabby and out of shape and poor, and they have like one girlfriend that doesn't really like them, and if they're older, they have kids that kind of disrespect them in public, like their wife. And you realize that if you go down the path you're going right now, you're going to end up like that. And the trick here is not to simply understand that that's the way it's going to go, but to actually feel it. Because if you imagine it enough and you play the scenarios in your head enough, it's going to create such strong feelings of aversion towards that scenario that it's going to be able to counteract the bad feelings you will get by your friends clowning on you. And I'm not going to go into the whole, if your friends were real, they wouldn't do that. Fuck that noise. But the point is that just think about your life. Think about how your life is going to look in a few years if you keep doing things you already know that you shouldn't be and that you don't really want to do. And just start saying